We are here with the one and only Fleevs, straight out of Roseland.
What's up, y'all? How's it going?
We are here to do a behind-the-scenes documentary
Totally.
about the process of creating the #1 hit single, Billboard chart-topping, heater club banger, Falling Star. You may have heard of it. Yes. You may have seen the video on MTV. MTV still exist?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I was just on it last week.
Oh, word. Yeah. You did Cribs?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my cat.
Hey, you have a cat?
No, like if you did Cribs.
Oh.
You'd be like, this is my cat.
I was like, where's the cat?
Okay. So, what are we talking about? Oh, yes. So, I'm going to tell you the story of Falling Star. First of all, one time, I was literally in bed with... Where is it? Oh. I was literally in bed with this thing. This is like a $100 sampler that only has one song you could make.
No way.
And then put a bunch of lo-fi ass samples in it, which is why the drums sound the way they do.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I made a rhythm on it. And it was so fun that I brought it to the studio the next day. And then I got another piece of $100 equipment, this thing, and I made some chords on it. And I put the chords on the rhythm, and that was all I needed. From there, you just build out, the rest of the track. And when I had something that was pretty cute, I just randomly sent it to this fool, and then what happened?
And then I heard it. So I think it was kind of like in the morning when you sent it to me.
Yeah.
Or at least when I opened it. And I listened to the beat. And when I'm hearing a beat for the first time that I feel like I know I'm going to connect with, it's such a it's an unexplainable feeling of like knowing that something is going to come out of it, but then also not knowing how the fuck it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I just felt this excitement in my heart, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I need to lay something on this track. And luckily I was off that day. I didn't have work. So I went into my car in the garage where I record my vocals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to go on a trip.
No. I went into my vehicle that doesn't work. And I locked myself in there with
I assume
my
this is like a very spacious SUV where you have a lot of room to work.
That wouldn't make sense, but it's actually a tiny little 1994 Honda Civic Del Sol 2-seater, tiny little shit. Yeah.
How do you... So weird.
I know, but, I feel... So, when I'm recording my vocals, it's a really vulnerable thing for me. And I live with my dad and my sister. And I think it was just really important for me to feel like I'm in my own little bubble when I'm recording my vocals, because I feel like I could just be free. And I could sound the way I want to sound. And so I got into the car and I was just like listening to the beat. And the first thing that I came up with was the verse, obviously like the rap verse, like estos perros todo lo toman en serio, no somos eternos. And usually what I do is I kind of like I'll mumble something to the beat. So I'll listen to the beat with my headphones on, and then I have like my mic, and then I'll kind of just like give like a little mumble flow.
Like gibberish.
Yeah, like gibberish. Like that. And then
by the way, I gotta stop you there.
Oh yeah.
Musicians, if you're just starting out, you really just need to let go of your ego and pride. And you really need to take whatever tools work for you.
Yeah.
For some people, it's pacing back and forth, doing gibberish. For some people, unfortunately, it's getting super loaded. Not for me, but for some people, they have a ritual. For some people, it's like listening to, playing video games or watching a YouTube video or whatever. And I've worked with a lot of vocalists who can't get past that initial hump of like, I feel embarrassed singing in front of, or like letting people see my process.
Yeah.
And like whether you do it in private or not is not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is like let the process trust the process. Let it experiment.
Mm-hmm.
Try different things. And so
Yeah.
for you, it's like doing a gibberish verse until you find words.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but no, I totally resonate with feeling stupid, or
Mm-hmm.
like just feeling like your ego's like telling you like there's always gonna be a voice in your head telling you like this is stupid, why are you doing this like, but if you have the gift or if you're working with the spirit of music and it's living in you and it's talking to you, then you know that you know what you're doing is important, and like you have to kind of override that Salvatore voice in your head. So that's a really important point to make, so thank you, Broken Record.
Hey.
But so anyway, once I was getting into the groove of it, I like to record the gibberish version of it, and
Mm-hmm.
then I start kind of like listening to the gibberish and then piecing together what I'm gonna say. um it's such a beautiful track. It like the melody is so like exciting, and it feels really like just fun. But I thought it'd be funny to start kind of like talking shit. Like I was like I feel like, and I was like I just kind of want to talk shit a little bit. I feel like, I want to talk shit about motherfuckers that want to take my style, want to steal my style.
Damn.
But then I'm gonna come back because I was feeling like I already kind of knew what the chorus was gonna be. Like I already knew, like, and from the very beginning, like I already knew that it was gonna be Falling Star. Like I was like, I feel like
Mm.
this sounds like the feeling I had. So basically, let's go back because I feel like Falling Star, what Falling Star means to me is it's actually connected to like my childhood and being obsessed with carnival rides and being at the fair every summer. And Falling Star was one of the rides at the fair that I would look forward to
And
every time.
and you grew up in San Jose.
I grew up in Santa
So
Rosa,
this is the Sonoma,
California.
Sonoma County Fair specifically.
Sonoma County Fair, and yeah, so it's a big full circle moment for me. It honestly feels like this song was like my 11-year-old self making it. And that ride just left a huge impression on me because I remember being so scared of it. And my sister Yuxi would like go on all the rides with me. She was 6 years older than me, so she was always kind of like, she never really was phased by the rides, and she'd always be super brave for me, even if she truly like on the inside was also scared. Like I feel like she always like made me feel confident enough to go on these rides. And I remember she went on it by herself to prove to me that it was gonna be okay. And so essentially, it's a flat carpet.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's a flat carpet type of ride. So like you're all sitting like this, and then it goes up, and it just goes like this, and then you get like this really intense like butterfly feeling in your stomach because like you're free falling.
Mm-hmm.
So I went on it, and I remember Yuki telling me like you have to just like scream as loud as you can, like it's gonna be okay. And after that moment, I just felt so like empowered, and I became obsessed with that ride. And this song, that's like the feeling I got from this song, like the beat that you sent me, like the melody and just like the excitement of it. I was like, this song has to be called Falling Star. And I want it to feel like the version of me right now is going back to that version of me that was so scared of going on the ride. And I want it to feel like come meet me by the Falling Star and like show me that I can do this, and show me that like I'm here with myself, and that I'm gonna like I can do anything I put my mind to. So I feel like the song does really feel, it just feels so emotional, and from the beginning. And I feel like there's just no other way to explain it other than like the feeling of that I felt so connected to it from the beginning. And I feel like it just came so easy. Like I think I sent you the demo in like two hours.
Mm-hmm.
2 hours after you sent me the beat, I sent you the demo, and I already had the verse, the pre-chorus, and the chorus. The only thing I changed after, because initially I think it was "Kiss Me on the Falling Star."
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I was saying first, but then I changed it to "Meet Me" because I wanted it to be more of a platonic connection, and not a romance. So yeah, and then it took me I think a couple days to come up with the second verse of "They Wanna Party With Me, I'm original, they put me on the mark," because I was like so obsessed with what I had already come up with that I just kept listening to it, and then I was like, what should I do to moved the song forward, and then I was finally able to finish it. I think like at least a week after that a moment, and then we started working on actually like the release, and like Broken Record, you're the reason why we did a video, because you really told me, you were like this has to be a video, and I was like, yeah, that would be cool, but I don't know, like I always felt like, oh, a video's like so out of my reach, like that's too much work, like how am I gonna get the resources for that? And then I was just like, the more we talked about it together, the more I was like, well, I don't need much. Like we literally could just pull out our iPhone, and then I used my handheld camcorder that I got when I was a kid to get some like more variation in the footage, and then I got the season pass for the Sonoma County Fair. And you know what? Like I feel like I made that choice intuitively, but I never actually planned to like
Mm-hmm.
get content every day. Like I think that it just all kind of happened naturally, and because I love the fair so much, it just felt like the right thing to do. Um
I didn't get it at first.
yeah.
I didn't see the vision. I
Uh-huh.
was like, what? This is such a powerful song, and it's gonna be you hanging out at the fair. Like what?
Yeah.
And then I was like, also, not only that, Beyonce did it.
Period. Yeah.
And then that's when you told me your true feelings about Beyonce, and I was like, oh my god, that is the hottest take I've ever heard.
Right, I know.
And then, and I still didn't get the vision until like halfway through filming. And then I
Hmm.
was like, "Oh my god, this was genius! The the viewer is gonna connect so emotionally to this, and now I get it. Now I see what you're doing."
That's awesome. It was such a cool moment, and I just want to thank you for trusting me with your sound and with the project itself, because um it was so cool that you were so down to come with me to the fair. And I think you came with me 3 times, and the first time we went, it was just us and a group of friends, and we didn't really get any content that day. We just got a couple things. But the second 2 times, we were more intentional about getting content for the video, and I
Mm-hmm.
feel like we really did make history, and we got some really good clips. And keep in mind, you guys, we didn't storyboard any of this shit. Like we
Yeah.
literally just got to the fair, and we were just kind of like, okay, like let's just do this. And I didn't even play the song either. Like I was just like lip syncing it. No, not lip syncing, but I was just like acapellaing it the whole
Yeah.
time. So a lot of the clips, I had to like change the speed on them so
Uh-huh.
that they could actually fit the song, because like I was like going way too fast. Um, but I like this project honestly made me just fall in love with my friends even more, because they really came through, and I have such beautiful, incredible people in my life who believe in me, and felt connected to the song. And it was so awesome to just see how everything came together. And I'm so proud of the video. I think it really encapsulated where I am currently in my life, and the incredible people in my life, and how much fun it is to be Fleevs, and how much fun it is to listen to my fucking music. So you better listen to
Hey.
my music.
Hey.
But yeah, so
So the part, it's funny because there's a specific part of the song that spoke to me in a really specific way,
uh-huh.
and it was the ending
Mhm.
and the lyrics of the ending. They just how I see it. I don't even know if this is how you see it,
Mhm.
but they reveal the true subject matter of the
Mm.
song.
Totally. Yeah.
Um, and they spoke to me the most where like, because I had originally set the song suddenly takes an emotional turn
Mhm.
at 3/4 of the way up to the end, right?
Yeah.
And I said that, and I was like, um, I said that, and I didn't even expect you to use that part because it
Mhm.
felt like a random added thing,
Mhm.
but you did use it, and you actually like took the assignment and ran with it,
Mhm.
and you took that vulnerability and that emotion and actually put lyrics to it, and I was
Mhm.
blown away because I was like, oh, okay, we're not just making a regular structured pop song.
Mhm.
We're gonna add this random thing on top to make it super extra and super
Yeah.
artsy.
Uh-huh.
And that the lyrics towards the end spoke to me, and they're about well, why don't you talk about what they mean to you, and maybe it'll
Mhm.
be the same thing that they mean to me.
For sure. Yeah. And no, and I just love that you included that part of the song, because I remember you feeling like, oh my god, like this is like, oh, this is so extra, and I was like, no, like I love this part. Like it honestly feels like the whole purpose of the song is to get to that point. Um, and and the funny thing about the end of the song is that that was all improv, and I just hit record
Mm.
and I just did one take, and then I did another take for the background. And literally, I didn't even think I was gonna use it either because I was like, oh, this is so like unplanned, and I didn't even write it. Like it just came out, and I never re-recorded it or changed it. Like it was literally just one take that I did, and I just let it flow. And basically, it's just going back and forth from like, you know, kiss me on the falling star, meet me by the falling star, and then I'm saying esto es pa mí over and over again, like this is for me. And that moment is basically like a moment that I think every person has in their life, or I wish that they had in their life, where they really come back to themselves and they realize that their life is theirs to live. Like my life is mine to live, and there's been so many things that I felt caged me from just growing up in the world that we did, and learning how to be free. It comes from the inside, and I think there's so much fear in the world, and fear in that's instilled in us since we're kids. And esto es pa mí is just like, it's so powerful because feeling like you are safe in your own body is the ultimate superpower. And it truly feels just like a superhero moment where like I found this like key to existing and feeling so content. And that's what the end means for me. And it truly, like when I listen to it, it feels like that.
Um, the video so perfectly encapsulates that, like, because like if somebody saw the video with zero context,
Mm-hmm.
having no idea who we are,
Mm-hmm.
and they saw the first 5 minutes of the video, they or no, like the first 5 seconds or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
they might think that it's like a typical music video with like just hot girls dancing around, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like what you find out is that they're not performing; they're just being themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't direct them to do
Mm-hmm.
anything. There's like everybody, including you, including me, including your friends, including the people dancing.
Mm-hmm.
They're all doing what the music calls them to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
And like by the end of the song, especially when you hear that, especially when you see like just the more playful dancing around,
Mm-hmm.
you like connecting with your sister, who of course we have such a like, we all know, those of you who know you personally know about the super intense connection you have,
Mm-hmm.
like as family members. And like to me, like that idea of like, no, we're doing this for us,
Mm-hmm.
we're not doing it for the, you know, for the views, we're not doing it, we're not performing this like persona,
Mm-hmm.
like. And the video makes that come across so brilliantly, the way that like you can see everybody's honesty and vulnerability and
Mm-hmm.
like realness, and nobody is hiding anything, nobody's like showing in their insecurities, they're just
Yeah.
like being them. And like
Mm-hmm.
that's what I love about how the video comes together with the meaning of the song.
Totally. I love that. And it feels like a celebration of life, honestly.
Yeah.
Like it feels like we got here, like we made it, like we, like especially like in me and my sister's personal lives, like we've gone through a lot of things, and we were we were here together in childhood, and then we split off and we did our own thing for like 10 years. And we went through challenges, and we went through so many different things separately. And then we, like a couple years back, we came back together and we started living together. And we've just been on a completely different timeline where there's so many parallels, but we're each doing something that we're so passionate about.
Mm-hmm.
And it's such a beautiful connection. I truly feel like Yuxi is my soulmate, and it's awesome that she's let me kind of she's let me use her as my muse for a lot of my music, and she's become one of the voices and characters that exists in the world of my music. So um it's just, it truly feels like this song and this project, this video is like a celebration of that. And um and it's just so close to our heart. And yeah.
Now's the part of the video where I just go full mask off art nerd,
Uh-huh.
like a annoying artsy hipster. I
Okay.
feel like I was telling you earlier that I feel like all my music is music that nobody asked for.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what this song is so subversive in so many ways. It subverts the idea that it's like a superficial party song, how it
Mm-hmm.
starts, right?
Mm-hmm.
That immediately gets subverted by the beautiful chords
Uh-huh.
and the chorus. Then it feels like a love song, but that
Mm-hmm.
gets subverted by the final part
Yeah.
that talks about what it's so really. It's just not about somebody you like depending on someone else, right?
Mm-mm.
It's about like uh, you like finding that love in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, it subverts the space, the genres that it exists in between,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Totally.
like it subverts the like original like 2013 14 three bar scene, which
Mm-hmm.
was very mainstream, uh
And also just like superficial party, like just
superficial, like
party, nothing really is being
mainstream
said.
stuff, and it
Yeah.
just and um but it also subverts the like the this an unfortunate like thing that could be happening, could not be happening, we're still figuring it out, but like this uh a, an uneducated revival of the rhythm that
Mm-hmm.
we're hoping people are doing their research. We're hoping people will know the
Mm-hmm.
history of it
Yeah.
as it's coming back into trendiness, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's also subverting that sound because it's not a rave song
Right.
and it's not an aggressive song and it is super like vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It it truly feels like something that it's never really, I've never heard anything like this
yeah,
in this space.
yeah,
Like, so I feel like I truly feel like it exists in its own lane. Like it's
yeah.
like we created a new world of tribal.
Damn, and that's where we're gonna leave it.
Period.
And that's the name of the video. All right, everybody, go listen to Falling Star.
Catch me on the falling star. Hey.
We'll talk to you next time on what's the series called?
Oh, the series is called Breaking It Down. No, wait, hold up.
Wait, what?
Break. I wanted to say Breakdown with Broken Record.
Oh snaps!
Yeah.
All right, everybody,
Bye.
bye.